So we've heard the phrase that if you want to sell something, you have to believe in this. And I'm two minds of this philosophy. I personally believe in it. I've always believed in it because I'm usually the person who's writing the messaging that is going to sell something. And so I would never knowingly take on a project where the product was bad or didn't perform or make claims that the product itself or service itself couldn't live up to. And I know that there's people that they can do this. They're psychopaths, I think, and they either don't write the copy or the messaging themselves, or they have something inside them that allows them to sell bullshit. And I think there's a difference between believing in elements of the product and really wholeheartedly believing in the product or service. And now in my career, for the most part, if I'm working on something where there's testimonials, there's a track record, that had been enough for me. Okay, I can sell it. I'm not the audience necessarily, and they will have their own criteria and their own objections and their own things that are getting in the way of them buying that product that presumably they want. And my job is to have the skill to in order to speak to them. So understand the audience, understand the product, understand how the mechanism, of that works in order to get them their desired outcome and solve their problems. And up until recently, that's been good enough. But now it's not, and I'll tell you why. I've been working on a opportunity recently. It's a biz op, and a thought came to me. It's like, what if I believed in it? I mean, what if it was so good? I was able to convince myself genuinely that it was so good that I myself was tempted to buy this product and commit to it. And I saw the value in it. And there was maybe a younger version of Chad or myself in a different scenario who would genuinely buy, and I mean really, truly, genuinely buy this product or service and go to bat for it and defend it and believe in it in my heart of hearts. What would that do for my messaging? Because I believe that messaging and sales is a transfer of energy, whether I'm speaking on camera like I am right now, I'm speaking face to face, whether I'm writing something. And this is a bit woo-woo, but I do believe in this philosophy that as I'm writing something, I am transferring energy into it. I'm putting love into it. And so how much more energy and love can I put into something if I sincerely, in my heart of hearts, believe in what I'm selling? I'm not always going to be, the audience for that thing, but I can ask myself questions about a particular audience. If that person was my mother or my friends or my siblings, and I had to feel right about what I was selling, about what I was telling them, and I had to really truly believe that it was in their best interest to get this product. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to perform at the level that was my highest abilities. Then what sort of projects would I take on? What would that product look like? What do I need to believe about it in order to move forward with it? And there's lots of projects I've done where I'm not the audience, and that's okay. I've just accepted that. But now this is my standard. And if it's not there, then that raises red flags. And if it's not there, it raises red flags. And I think it's not to say it's not there, but look, I am now actively looking for those things. And if I can find the elements, that's perfect. If not, then we have to have a review about the product itself.